Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and I am very excited for this video because I have gotten so many requests on the channel to play this game. We are jumping into No Rest for the Wicked. It's a Souls-like, currently in early access, made by the same studio that made Ori and the Blind Forest. Now, this game is awesome. The art style is immaculate, the combat is great, and it's got a beta going on right now where the entire game is 4-player co-op from beginning to end, fully seamless. We're going in solo. I have not played this game in over a year from when it first dropped. It's gotten a ton of expansions, so I have no idea what I'm in store for. And we are playing this on the hardest possible difficulty on hardcore mode. That means if I get smacked down for any reason, that is the end of this series. So we're going to see how brutal this game can possibly be and just, see how far we can get. And just to show you guys exactly what we are up against, we can go to Reshape Fate. We are playing on Path of the Unspoken. So enemy HP is increased by 20%, enemy damage by 35%, and greater poise makes enemy attacks harder to interrupt. But player XP gains are increased by 20%, which is great. So we'll level up a little bit faster just so it's not so stacked against us. All right, let's jump in. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. I do remember a little bit about this game because when I did play, I got through the first area, and that was about it. Inventory. All right, press select to open up your inventory to equip items and manage collected resources. The menu selector also offers quick access to the inventory. All right, so I can look at what I just picked up, which was a piece of crab, Fog of War. The map reveals your path throughout Isola Sacra. However, the world is constantly shifting, so this path will gradually fade over time. Revisit these shrouded regions to discover new dangers in the loot. All right, so we got some horseshoe crab, and we've got some mushroom soup. I do remember there are a lot of elements to this game that are very survivalist. Like you can chop down trees, you can mine ore, you can go fishing, and I think eventually you even get your own house. Let's go check in with this guy. You don't look too hot.
I knew it. Should have never brought you on board. You'll never make it to Sacrament.
Well, looks like my Uber is dying.
This coast is crawling. If there isn't.
Okay, stop moaning and get to the dialogue.
Waves. Can you feel them, Father? We're back at sea.
All right, well, he's dead. He gave me a quest. Not really sure how I'm going to be able to turn that in. All right, Sacrament. This is us. So we need to get all the way over here to Sacrament. The ship's captain told us to try and get to the city of Sacrament, but he warned that more of the raiders who attacked our ship may lurk up ahead. I don't remember him saying any of that. I remember him moaning and groaning about his dad. But now we know we need to get to that city. Let's try to look around and see if we can get some gear, weapons, anything. Get some mushrooms. I don't think I can fight with that. But I can beat up a crab. I can drop kick a crab. And so I think that's our experience in the top left. We've got 2 experience out of 50. I don't know what that orange bar is. And then obviously the red stuff's our health. We got craft leather. I'm assuming that's leather I can craft with. Yeah, all right. So one thing about this game, it likes to hide secrets virtually everywhere. So we're going to try to punch and break down any walls we see. We got a chest. All right, what is inside? I got a coin. Small vial of stamina. Increase your stamina by 10 for 3 minutes. Armor shard. Used to upgrade and craft armors. Fallen ember. A mysterious smoldering fragment that can be used to alter enchanted items. Rumors say these rare stones were also used in ancient Sarum rituals of rebirth. Don't know what any of that means, but it kind of looks like a marshmallow, and that's good to me. All right, there is another item here. There's so many different things. Oh, we got a weapon. Hold on. The game does not pause in this menu. Raw food can be eaten as a last resort, but a cooked meal will always be stronger. Cook meals at fire pits using gathered resources. Find recipes to unlock new meals. Got it. So many things. Use tools to harvest resources and materials. Higher tier tools work faster. Quick item. Use down on the D-pad to use a quick item when the situation calls for it. Quick items may repair gear, apply temporary buffs, or they may damage and disrupt enemies. All right, cool. So we got a quick item. We got a tool. Oh, this isn't a weapon. So I just use this to cut down trees. Okay, got it. And I got another fallen ember. All right, so I can go ahead and chop down trees, like this guy right here. I should probably go towards the bridge where that guy died. Perfect gather. Just as a tool strikes, gather again to harvest faster, earn bonus focus, increase loot drop chances. Okay. Interesting. So you want to time it perfectly, and it'll end up chopping. Nice. Give me your meat. Thank you, sir. Don't take that out of context. Oh, okay, I need a pickaxe to mine that. Is there anything down here? I mean, like I'm saying, pretty much anywhere in this game you can explore. What's down here? I got a shovel. All right, copper shovel, so we can equip that. Nice, now we can dig. We can dig, we can chop. I still haven't found any real enemies. Oh, I can cut this. I am not gonna get used to this timing. But hooray for deforestation. It's gotta be right before it touches. Yeah, there's good, there's great, and then there's early. Love my games with a healthy amount of quick time. What? Runes. Runes are powerful special abilities. Most runes can be performed using focus. Gain focus from attacks or parries. So I ready a rune with LB, RB, or right trigger, and then I perform them. Oh, so that's the bottom left. Okay, so the bottom left corner of the screen, I've got different runes that can be assigned, and then I can cast. I don't know what that did, but it took focus, which is that orange meter below my experience bar. I can dig. We gotta time this as well. Oh, so there's perfect too? That's the first time I got a perfect. But I got a Grim Radish Root. So far, this game is exceptionally easy. It's like I'm playing Minecraft. Just with way more crab kicking. All right, there's a fire there, so I can probably cook. At fire pits, you can cook meals using obtained resources. Every meal will recover health, but some may also provide additional buffs. Always be on the lookout for food recipes to cook a wider variety of meals. Okay. Let me open this first, one thing at a time. Mushrooms, herbs. And so we can go here, we can cook. I can make mushroom soup. Costs 1 mushroom, 1 herb. So we can make 3 of these. And so instead of Estus flasks, we just need soup. A good alternative. Probably not the most practical thing to consume in combat, but... I'm going to open up the map. And so the Fog of War says that apparently the further we go, the map behind us gets forgotten. Sneak. Sneak behind enemies until a skull is visible, and then backstab. All I've got is my fists. So we suplex? All right, I didn't expect that, but that was incredibly satisfying. Okay. Wait, hold on. I can do the ability, right? If I hit X? Okay, that was cool, but it didn't contact. All right, so attack. And go back. Nice! That was good. That was very good. You didn't drop a weapon for me, though. Utility runes. Utility runes are character-bound abilities which aid and assist in your journey. You begin with the heal utility rune equipped. So that's what I did earlier. I just healed, but I had full health. Okay, got it. We got a fishing rod, so we can go fishing. Oh, I can dig again. I'm going to get so distracted just trying to get items. And then I'm going to die in the most anticlimactic way. All right, needs fishing rod. Eat food to restore health. Yeah, I put that together. Thank you. All right, so equip the fishing rod. So now we can fish. How am I supposed to know when I push a button? All right, so there's contact. I start to struggle a little bit. There's an island over there. I think we can swim. I do remember that. Yeah, okay. Kind of risky in a game like this on hardcore. It'd be the worst thing just to drown and end your entire run. There's a chest up here. And pretty much everything in this game you can climb. Fallen Ember, a mysterious smoldering fragment that can be used to alter enchanted items. Rumors say these rare stones were also used in ancient serum rituals of rebirth. Yeah, I already had one of those, right? Yeah, it was the marshmallow. This is the game's version of a bonfire. At Serum Whispers, you can rest and record your progress. If death should find you, you will incur a durability loss. I don't think we can do that. Pretty sure when we die, it's over. But good to know this is a thing. Very nice. Try to get to this node over here. Day 1 of surveying Isola Sakura. Today I began my grand tour of the island of Sakura. It's my first surveying assignment, and admittedly not my first choice. But every journey begins with a single step. With any luck, I'll be home on the mainland submitting my report within a week's time. 2 at most. As for what comes next, I am breathless at the possibility of it all. All right, so I can open this. And go down there. Oh, this is a totally different area. I still don't have a weapon. I got crabs. Whoa! Why is this one so much stronger? Oh, wait, there's a skull on his head. I feel like this is a bad idea. Yeah, this is a bad idea. We're gonna leave. We only have 1 life. We don't want to waste it. Wait, there's herbs. Think of all the cooking we can do. All right, back up we go. I do need to get some armor. Anything. Anything to my name, because I have absolutely nothing. Hey, it's a rat. See, that's more like it. That's my kind of enemy. Exploding into a bloody mess with 1 little punch. All right, we can jump over here. Okay. Sneak. You won't mind, right? All right. Oh, my God. Come over here. Do it. You won't. Beat you down with my fists. All right, I probably should have suplexed you, but I was hoping there was something in that chest. This guy looks crazy. I'm going to wait until I have any sort of weapon or armor. It's like Black Knight syndrome. When you're playing Dark Souls 1, you make 1 wrong turn. There's that really tall, pointy guy that's going to just absolutely obliterate you. All right, I think we're supposed to go there, because that's going to take us towards Sacrament. Let's try to explore whatever we can. Climbing. Some surfaces like ladders or vines can be climbed. Got some clay. Wonder if I should bother breaking any of this stuff. I get some money. It's not bad. So I can climb this. Very Breath of the Wild. We got a chest. Not wait. Hold on. Stop getting so excited. It's suplex time. We're going to do this entire game barehanded. Nice. We leveled up. All right. What is inside this? Finally, we got some armor, chip spike, another marshmallow, copper woodcutter's axe blueprint. Detailed instructions for how to craft a copper woodcutter's axe. That's what I already have. And then a claymore, 2-handed greatsword. All right, so we'll go ahead. Gems. Gems can be slotted into gear to infuse it with powerful enchantments. Okay, so we can slot these into our pretty much anything. Weapon, shields, offhands, armor. Let's put this on. Kind of gross. Looks like I'm not wearing any undies. And then put on the claymore. Weight is divided into classes based on the total weight of equipped gear. Equip load increases class limits. Each weight class changes the dodge performed. So if I'm light, I do a quick step. If I'm normal, I do a roll. And if I'm fat, I do a slow roll. But I can also do a shoulder barge. Okay, so we see the weight in the bottom left. So if I were to get rid of this sword, I'm fast. And we can see that this weighs 45 pounds. Leveling up. You have gained a level. Every level grants 3 attribute points. To assign your attribute points, open the menu selector and select the stats menu. Okay, stats. So I could level up equip load, which would bring that down. But that's kind of a waste. Is there, like, scaling based off of this weapon? Yeah, it scales with strength. Okay. So if I level up strength, I'll do more damage. But we probably want health, and we probably want stamina. I'm going to be a little bit more passive. I want to make some good decisions here. All right, 11-11. Gonna make a wish that I don't die. There's a chest. I cannot reach that. There's got to be a way around there to get up. What's this? Dead warriors may fall, but we will not. Upon deaf ears, prayers may fall, but we will not. Struck down, our allies may fall, but we will not. We rise. All right, perfect timing. All right, so I have a different move now. If I hit X. Oh my God, that was so good. That almost killed you in one hit. All right, so the good thing about a sword that is this huge, I can attack these guys from so far away. I can be the ultimate weenie. Probably not something I want to be proud of. All right, there's another guy there. I don't know if he sees me. It looks like he's drunk or something. Let's see what the backstab looks like with this. I look ridiculous sneaking with this. Oh, can I not backstab? That worked. All right. What do we got here? We got some money. We got a small vial of defense. Reduces damage taken by 10% and grants 10 additional poise defense. So it's like harder to knock me down. That's nice. Okay. You can swap the selected quick item. Open selector, hold. Oh, I see. So we can change what we have there. Can we do the same with our food? Yeah, got it. Hold on, there was that chest up top. If I go over here, well, let's chop down some trees. I know I'm going to regret it if I don't collect as much wood as possible. We got some rough cut meat, so it is worth it to kill the rats. There's no, you can get a perfect on this too. I'm just so bad at chopping wood. All right, I think I understand. Hold on. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Yeah, there's no way to backstab with this. That's so disappointing. I move back. Charge this up. Oh, it's so good. It's like a bloody mess from Fallout. Speaking of Fallout, I am really enjoying the second season. I don't know how anyone feels about the TV show. As a big Fallout fan, I'm having an absolute blast with it. I know it's not amazing by any standard, but whenever you're watching like a video game adaptation, you gotta be lucky. All right, we got some money, armor shard, weapon shard, small vial of defense, reduced damage taken by 10%, and grants 10 additional poise defense for 3 minutes. I just read that. I don't know why I read it again. You know, whatever I can do to stall before I see any dangerous enemies. All right, I'm not stupid. Hold on, hold on. There's too much happening. Don't climb. You need to kill. All right, easy. It's like every single time you go somewhere, there's a wall or there's a window or there's something you can walk around. Let's equip that pickaxe. Yeah, that's exactly what that looked like. What's in here? I got another chest. Frost scale oil. When applied to your weapon, infuse it with cold damage. Got another coin. We got a decent amount of money. We got 23 coins. We have just the ice. I should probably be using these stamina potions at some point. Maybe when we go against some bigger people. I feel like whenever you play this game, these kinds of games, and you're not worried about dying, you just stockpile whatever consumables you can. But I think we're going to be going through a lot of stuff. My timing was terrible there. As I raced through the putrid swamp, the Nith rose up to my left and right. The pestilence had rotted their minds, the acidic waters their limbs, leaving only savagery and bloodlust. My sole hope was to reach solid ground, draw my sword, and make a last stand. Even if I were to die, I refuse to surrender my corpse to these noxious waters. I don't see any swamps. I'm not sure why that's there. Oh, there's a chest down here too. And there is some ore on the right, too. All right, we'll grab that. Wait, no, I get it. All right, swim. This game is an ADHD player's worst nightmare. All right, jump through. Yeah, see, there's chests everywhere. We got a climber's pick, a one-handed hammer. This is way lighter than the weapon we're using now. Scales with strength and clapping, and it has fire throw. So if I were to put that on, we don't have to worry about being so slow. We could try this weapon out for a little bit. And now we can mine. Now walk our tightrope. There was another item up top that it looked like we had to drop down to get. That's why I wanted to kick that ladder down. All right, so if we drop here, drop again, we've got a key. Storage room key. Okay. Dude, I was terrified for a second. I don't know what the range is for fall damage. You know, they did say I had a heal ability, right? So if I do this, we heal. But that costs focus, so I can't do that all the time. But I can do this all the time. And my timing is perfect. Let's go. All right, for some reason, I'm much better at mining than anything else. I yearn for the mines. Low-key, I'm getting a little bit of... I was going to say I'm getting RuneScape vibes from this. Just from, like, chopping down all these trees. All right, I got a 2-for-1 special. All right, move back, move back. I have my weapon ability. So I can toss that, light these guys on fire. Okay, the shield's a problem. The shield is a problem. Go for the other guy first. You would think this weapon would be a little bit quicker because it's one-handed. That is not the case. Nice. Elemental damage. Elemental damage builds up status effects. Burn deals damage over time. Freeze temporarily solidifies. Physical damage will shatter frozen targets. Shock will chain to multiple targets. And infection increases damage taken, reduces healing, and fire resistance. That's cool. All right, so now we can heal again. And so by using my magic, I don't even have to worry about eating. All my mushroom soup, it's getting cold. Okay, hold on. This is a big dude.
Gonna cook you.
No, 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 no. Nice. I am not used to just feeling this sluggish, this slow. Normally, whenever I play Dark Souls, I'm a much faster character. We got a short bow, one-handed weapons. I feel like I can climb up this and go jump across. Nice. Okay. Basic hide. Oh, that's a crafting item. That almost looked like a shirt. Well, you were in front of this. What are you guarding? What I'm also realizing, these guys don't do that much damage. I ran away from that guy and was like, no, 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 when I was only missing, like, less than half of my health. They're really not that bad. So if I attack you, we get enough focus, right? So I can heal up. Awesome. I was expecting more enemies to kind of just drop me in 1 or 2 hits. Let's climb up these vines. And I think no matter what, we still need to get through this area and just go to the right to get to Sacrament. Maybe once we get a few more pieces of gear, we can go back down that cellar. All right, we got another one of these. Not like it matters. We're not going to be able to revive. Man, they've got stuff everywhere. Relax, sir. That's the most relaxed you can ever be. A door. Can I open this? I can. I cannot open this. I need Western Bridge Key. Better luck next time. Yeah, so there's something up top here. How do I get that? There's a chest there, too. All right, so if I go over here and climb this, I can. So we can get this chest. Give me something good. Plague Scale Oil. When applied to your weapon, infuse it with plague damage. Okay, so I can put that on my weapon, right? But then we can do the fire toss. And it's going to be even stronger because you can combine those. We got pants! All right. We're in business. I don't look nude anymore. But I'm now heavyweight. That's not good. I'm heavy, and all I've got is a pickaxe and 2 pieces of clothes. I guess you really need to level up that equip load. If I bump this. Hold on, before I do that. Yeah, shoulder barge. While heavy, temporarily stagger nearby enemies with a shoulder barge. So I can tackle now. I don't think we want to stay heavy, though. I'm going to level up equip load twice. Level up my strength. And keep it at that. I'm still technically heavy. But I didn't want to put 3. All right, take the pants off. Take the pants off. We don't need pants right now. We can level up equip load one more time. And then we can put our pants back on. It's raining anyway, you know? You don't want to get that moist. Press Y to slide. Oh, got it. Okay. Live out our inner Lara Croft. Sorry, Lara Croft, okay? Don't come for me in the comments. I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight, and people were so adamant about how to pronounce her name. Because they added her to Dead by Daylight. They've got so many random characters in that game. We got more pants. But these pants look even heavier because they've got shoes. Wait, no, these aren't heavier. These pants are 45 pounds. No wonder. So if I put these on, we're getting that nice 19 defense, and we don't go up a weight class. All right, can we do a plunging attack? Sort of. I didn't do it right. What you got, buddy? Nothing. You got nothing. You got a butter knife. Small vial of focus. And so we can drink that if we want to just immediately regain focus for our abilities.
Let's go, you bastard.
All right, I hear you. One guy at a time. Oh, not the bomb, dude. All right, so if I get enough focus here, right, I can move back, toss that, kill you, and then we'll go for this guy, who is way more adept with a weapon than he is the bomb. All right, never mind. You're a talented man. You can do 2 things at once. This is the lowest my health has ever been, so it's time to consume a mushroom soup. Well, that healed me quite a bit. What is this? All fall, only some rise. Phelan chokes us and then taxes us. We ask for food and medicine, and they send soldiers. Ellsworth, Elias Grafson, and the Lords of Tyr are just puppets of the mainland. Rise up! Take back your home. You have always been risen. That's what she said. All right, I can't do anything with this, I guess. I can probably climb around it. There was a door over here. There's a tree! Yeah, gotta get that wood. Gotta stay risen. All right, thank you. What is this? Oh, this is the storage room. And we have storage. I guess the bigger chests are better. I don't know. Money, more frost scale oil, more marshmallows, mushroom and meat curry. Teaches the reader how to prepare a mushroom and meat curry. This recipe needs to be prepared at a fire pit. Okay. Got a shovel. Another shovel. Do I have to use this? Yeah, I do have to use this. Okay. All right. Do I have to use this too? I do have to use this. All right, so recipes you got to activate. I guess you can get like duplicates and maybe sell them. All right, there's another guy up there. No, 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 no. Hold this. I don't have enough focus. I kind of miss the claymore. I feel like the claymore is the move. All right, what did you drop? I'm going to go ahead and actually equip it. It's not going to make me heavy. I feel like it does more damage. It's got more reach, and it's just more satisfying. What I would love is like a humongous hammer. Any game I play, I go for the biggest hammer possible. There's some wood out here. Yeah, I see you, game. Chipped bloodstone. What does that do? Can be used to infuse weapons and armor. Okay, so it's just another thing I can slot, but it gives me lifesteal or regainable health. I don't know what regainable health is. Health that you regain, I guess. So I can pull this. Will that open the gate? You need the gate lever handle. Quest updated. We found the eastern exit of the fortress, but the heavy gate is closed, and the lever seems to have been sabotaged. All right, so we got to fix this. Got to go somewhere, and that is going to let us open up that gate. It's a nice bonfire. All right, well, give me a second. That's 3 dudes. That's 1 more than I've ever fought. All right, so if I swap... Stop beating him up. I feel bad. Oh, this doesn't give me focus. It increases my focus gain. Got it. Okay. So let's use this plague skin. So now I do poison. Wait, I can't even get inside! Dude, this buildup was for nothing! I need the mess hall key. Where do I get that? It's one thing after another. There's people up there, too. Hold on. Was there something else over here that I was missing? I just started playing and I'm already lost. No, there's nothing. That is so disappointing. I was so excited to use this combo. I can't climb up here, can I? No, I can't. All right, so we have to get a mess hall key somewhere. And it wasn't in that storage room. I don't think there was anything else in here. I don't know why the chest is still glowing. All right, this is it. This is the end of the run. This is where I wander around aimlessly. Oh, wait, no. Is this the key? Yes. All right. Fantastic. All right, do I have any other oils just for dramatic effect? Cold damage. Let's go with that. All right. I have arrived. Ha! Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Soup! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. It costs a lot of focus to do my special. And this guy's got a shield, but he's about to be frozen. Okay, all right. Going for the stab. Spin. I'm out of stamina. If I can break them while they're frozen, I think it's a one-hit kill. But he's not going to let me. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Can I equip another weapon? Or is this just a shield slot? We got some gloves, so we can put those on. One-handed bow. It does 10 damage. I learn arrow and multi-shot, but it's got enchantments. Like, this weapon seems great. Damage increased by 7% based on durability. So there's item durability. Gain 5 stamina on damage dodged. Item durability increased by 32%. Oh, I can put it in the shield slot. And so if I hit LB, nothing happens. I used one of these stupid oils. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't use it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. It makes me ready the bow. But it still doesn't work if we look at the bottom left. But holding it, if I get rid of the claymore, holding it gives me this attack. So I can aim. Looks like there's a little bit of timing to it. And it also costs a bunch of stamina. All right, so let's heal up. If we get a second, we might want to cook some food. All right, I saved you. You're welcome. It's a little terrifying.
Thank you, stranger. Thought I could sabotage the gate, keep more of these savages from reaching Sacrament's walls.
Wait, I have a great idea.
But I got my damn fool self trapped.
Gotta
too.
stop talking to Brown Nose here first.
Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier. Huh? Name's Fillmore.
Dude, that can't be good for your lungs.
Ever need anything repaired? You come to me. Nothing I can't fix.
Now here. This will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament. Through the Auburn Glades to the east. It's the safest place for both of us.
But keep a careful eye out.
Nice. Okay, we got the lever now.
These risen speak of her.
All right, so I can buy stuff from you. I can actually spend my money. Crab chowder recipe. Mushroom and meat curry recipe. I already got that one. I don't have crab chowder. You sell some gear, but it's all like basic. But I can sell you my thing, so I can sell you my tattered cloak, my pants. I don't want these wildling pants. They're way too heavy. This is a bad bow. We have an extra shovel. All right. We're in business. Repair. Let me look at this real fast. So durability is in the bottom left corner. And so this has 100 durability, but it goes up to 132. Same thing with the claymore. Did that lose durability? I guess you just lose durability by dying? Which means we'll never have that problem because we're not allowed to die? All right, hold on. There's something I want to do. There's something really important. So just bear with me. I've got this fancy new bow and arrow, and we're going to go on a little adventure. Take a quick detour. It's time to cook ourselves some nice juicy crab. No, I can make the mushroom and meat curry now. Instantly restores 100 health. Increase stamina by 10 for 60 seconds. That's awesome. I need rough cut meat for that. We only have 3, but that's totally worth it. And then I can make more mushroom soup. Mushroom soup. Don't know where we're getting the broth from. Just putting mushrooms and herbs in a pot. All right, we're going back. It's time to get revenge. And no, you may think we're going to fight the crab. We're not going to fight the crab. We're going to fight the big guy. All right, here we go. How far can I shoot? No, wait, hold on. Need to remember how to play. Oh my god. Aiming is difficult. Let's get a little bit closer. I was about to say, I wonder if I can do a stealth attack with the bow out. And it just defaults to... Wait a second. If I equip this, now I can dual wield. That's awesome. So we can have the pickaxe and the bow and use them interchangeably. All right, get over here. We're going to be here all day. Let me regenerate my stamina. Got it. So you can throw bottles. But to be honest, that's not very scary. It does seem to latch on whenever there's an enemy. There's not much of like a lock-on feature, but whenever you're attacking and someone's nearby, there is an icon on him. Yeah, it's gonna take me a second just to get used to using the bow. It feels a little awkward because I keep hitting the attack button when I'm trying to shoot my arrows here. It's okay. Used to be a really intimidating bridge knight until you took an arrow to the knee. Dead? Not yet. One more hit. One more hit. Boom. Easy. Now, what is in this chest you've been guarding? What do you have? Oh, my God. You've got a lot of stuff. Blood-rusted sword. So it does less damage. Has a spin attack. Rune damage increased by 13%. It's got to be. It's the same weight. Let me see. Yeah, it attacks so much quicker. Let's try that. Marshmallow. Nail-laden club. Small vial of defense. Small vial of stamina. Get some more cooking. Yeah, I see you, game. I see you. Something down here. It's a chest. Just don't mess up the jump. Wait, no, hold on. They just taught me this. And there's also a little island down there. That's what I'm saying, man. It's so crazy just coming back here and discovering more things. Spark scale oil. When applied to your weapon, infuses it with lightning damage. Okay. All right. I'm going to try something. Perfect. Get that. Can I go in here? I can. We're getting way too sidetracked. And this is just the first area, man. We still haven't seen a boss or anything. Oh my God! Hold on. Hold on. No, wait, stop crouching. Stop crouching. Bow? You're throwing that. Okay, all right. Don't go fishing right now. I wonder if you can swim. Okay, so that's a no. Why did you murder yourself? I still don't know if I can handle that guy. I feel like if any enemy is one that can knock me out in one hit, it's going to be that guy. All right, let's see what you got. Do you have any loot? You have armor. It is blue, so it's got to be better than what I've got. It's got enchantments. Focus gain increased by 9% based on durability. Max health increased by 11%. Lightning resistance goes up too. Yeah, this is better in like every single freaking way. That's awesome. All right, what were you guarding in here? That was the same guy we saw on the bridge, the exact same one. All right, so now that we know we can sell stuff, let's grab pretty much everything. We're getting a bunch of these upgrade shards. I mean, that guy's a blacksmith, so I wonder if we can use him to upgrade our stuff. Grab this. We can dig. We can dig if we want to. Nice. Right when that shovel goes in. All right, now we start our long trek all the way back to that gate. Because we got what we needed from, what's his name, Fillmore? It doesn't look like there's any timing on the fishing. But I'm going to get whatever we can because I'm sure we're going to need it to cook. It would be nice if you got experience just for like fishing and doing all that different stuff too. But that would probably be way too busted. Because this isn't that kind of game. All right, back in the fortress. If I want, this path is kind of a shortcut. Maybe not. What throws me off is after we open up the chests, some of them are still glowing. So I keep thinking there's an item in them. Yeah, this was not a shortcut. This was the long scenic route. What I do want to try, I want to talk to this guy. The bow is cool and all, but it's not really my style. We're going to sell this bow. We're going to sell this club. I'm actually happy with this sword. I'm going to keep this sword. If I were to go to buy, you have a shield. And I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit of a try-hard Dark Souls block and parry guy. Ready a shield to block enemy attacks and reduce damage received. Can you parry with it? I can block. If I hit the attack button. No, you can't. You actually can't parry. All you can do is block. That's lame. Maybe I need a different shield. Only the most desperate of times should pit weathered wood against steel weapons. Maybe that's why. I remember you being able to parry in this game. That's why I was excited about it. So I guarantee you, we just need to get a different shield. All right, let's pull this out. And we are getting even closer to the city. I like this sword. We attack way faster. Wait, hold on. We're gonna, no, damn it. I want to finally fight this guy fair. We still can, we still can. Hold on. Poke. I also have this multi-hit attack. That's not bad. Holy sh... Okay, all right. You don't kill me in one hit. No! Whoa, man. Relax. If I charge up, what's the charge attack on this sword like? I was hoping it was a thrust. It was not a thrust. Charge up, slice. And then I also have my special, but I need 100 focus. I have to fill up the meter entirely. Oh, you dropped a better shield. Wooden Howler. Deal 16 damage on parry. So this shield can actually parry. Focus gain increased by up to 10% based on durability. Stamina recovery increased by up to 16% on durability. So many weapons are better if you have max durability, which makes sense. But again, it looks like we only lose durability when we die. All right, so how do we parry? What is the... Wait, I got it. No way. You use LB to ready the shield and left trigger to parry. That is so random. All right. Oh, wait, you can just do it at any point. You don't actually have to ready the shield. Got it. All right. That's better. Oh, what is that? Basic hide. Oh, we're right above that poison waterfall. All right, well, let me back up. I was about to say, if I have to jump all the way down, I'm going to lose it. Okay, so we can't go that way. Can we read this sign? All right, so Sacrament's on the right. Mariner's Keep, I guess, is the name of that base where that blacksmith is. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I was wrong. I was mistaken. Wait, you got this. Parry? Parry? No! We just kill this guy. We can handle the dude up top. Nice. Oh, you dropped your weapons. All right, let me heal up. I love that little heal spell. Let me see something real quick. If I go over to Realm, I'm not changing the difficulty, don't worry. While Greater Poise makes enemy attacks harder to interrupt. I don't feel that way. I feel like we're stun locking the hell out of enemies. I also feel like after playing this game on the hardest difficulty, going to normal is going to be an absolute cakewalk. Got some planks. All right, so we need to figure out a way to get that bridge down. Oh, who are you?
Someone's coming.
What's up?
Sacrament. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. A great beast is loose in these glades.
Oh, delightful.
They say it used to be a man. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
Well, if there's a giant beast, I don't think you going after it with a stick is going to help much. Also, don't mind. I'm just going to sit in your fireplace and cook myself dinner.
I'll keep it tended for you.
I'm not sharing, though. It's tough out there.
In the woods. All you can think
Just going to make myself 5 meals. All for me. All right, thank you. Get these herbs. All right, so we're getting closer and closer to Sacrament. We can go here, knock this bridge out. It's almost overwhelming. And what I mean by that is there's so many different spots you can go to and just try to find different pieces of loot. There's a chest up there. We got wretched archer gloves. Is this better than what we got? It's about the same. Same weight and everything. Yeah, we can kick down this ladder. I feel like you could just get absolutely lost in this world. But I really do want to try to get to the boss. Oh, this just comes full circle. So that's where that waterfall was. So if we ever fall, start at the beginning, we could just take this ladder straight back up. Get these herbs. So there's a chest there. I'm going to try something. We'll pull that. Because this elevator's different. This panel's all broken down. It's exactly what I thought. All right. So we can go down. And we can get this chest. And we got a weapon shard, stamina vial, vial of focus, and armor shard. We still don't have a helmet. It's one thing we're missing. There's a ladder up top, but I cannot get up there yet. We got shorts. That's what prisoners wear, short shorts. Plague scale oil, small vial of focus. Horror frost sickle. Why would you say that about the sickle? It does ice dart and cold sling, but it has less damage. Interesting. It seems to scale off of magic, so this is on point with like a wand. Speaking of which, I was about to say, yeah, have I used any of my status points, my ability points? I don't think I need to level up my equip load. Let's level up strength, which is what my sword is scaling off of. I get 10 health with each level up on that. That's substantial. 4 stamina. Focus. 20 focus points and more focus gain. Let's do that, actually. Let's not worry too much about stamina. I'm not having an issue with that. All right, so looking at the map, we can take a ladder down here, which will end up leading us all the way down here with a bunch of different areas we could explore. We also have the boss coming up, it seems, on the right side, the beast they were talking about. And then I feel like there's a bunch of nooks and crannies we still haven't explored yet. I'd say now is as good a time as any to take a step back. But if you guys enjoyed No Rest for the Wicked, if you want even more of this, let me know down below. I would love to turn this into a series if this video does well. If there's any games you guys want to see on the channel, let me know about that too. And if you've watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, please consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. That is going to be it for me, and I will see all of you guys next time.